Near the bed of withered flower, they say is a sign of a big, bountiful harvest. And so, some walking in the embrace of night, some sharing nectars before the bonfire, and some walking hand in hand, lost together, when the story diverge. Shut the lips that sung the horn, he said. Must even to witness eternity, he said, insists a young fowl, to pick the fruit of pain, exiled and ancient. Try a joyful death, weed walk their own path, through tears, falsehood, and riddles. He leaves the bed of withered flowers. He writes his epitaph into the staring dust, waiting for the day when he gazes upon it. Yeah, I forgot something. Yes, I did. It's fine. This Lady Dupont still shut herself in her room. It's been 3 days and she hardly touched her food. What shall we do? The way I see it, the Madame is fretting over nothing. As heard to the Dupont family, Victoria, most noble lineage, she is both elegant and intelligent, and no one could fault her for choosing any of her 3 suitors. But that's exactly why she's so troubled. The 3 Rockefeller brothers may look like they come from the same handsome mold, but each have wildly different personalities and occupations. When a wise scholar, a Aristotle, and a romantic poet all ask for your hand at once, can you even manage choosing which to spend your life with? Besides, whatever choice you make amount to great pain to the other two. Why, the very tough of the bonuses will get when one of the millionaires move in. Whatever choice she makes, I hope she chooses soon. How could you be so cut, Dr. King? Stiff as damn statues. Well, it's just an exposition anyways. Might as well got this in at a few symbolic empty shots later. Let's just hope our overzealous producer lady doesn't sweat the small stuff. You two take a break while we make some adjustment to the script. Actually, don't bother calling back for shooting. More adjustment? This guy just get me up his mind. Shh. Alright people, we're not taking a break just yet, so shut up already. Shut up. Yes, I know we've been shooting for 2 months. Everyone's tired, and the place is far from the city center, and there's no casinos or shopping district here. Everything at the seltzer's bar is undrinkable piss water. But for better or worse, this is our last week. Time is precious, and so is my film. The death of Lady Dupont is a kind of historical tragedy, and they don't make it rank for these days. It's pretty Columbia changing time through the lens of a noble woman marriage. So, I didn't want it to look like some cheap cash grab when it hits theaters. Let's move on to the next round though. The Death of Lady Dupont, Balcony, Century, Melanie and Michael, Europe. What's the matter, Miss Rutherford? What do you think, boy? Oh, I'm sorry. I should have made a veteran like you wait a whole minute for me to get ready. Do you think I'm making a big deal out of nothing? Of course not, alongside Marion Blake. You used to be one of the greatest actresses in Redwood. Seniority, status, etiquette. Hate them as much as you did, but you will respect them on my set. I'm sorry if I offended you, man. So, are we ready? I know it's not easy playing these 3 different characters, but don't mix them up like you did last time. You're the second Rockefeller, the soldier. You, you're at Lily Dupont Manor. You just thrown away your older brother's flowers and torn up your younger brother's love letter. You're rushing to your beloved bedroom to pour your heart out. Silence, please. Action. Believe me, my love. My two brothers could never match my feelings for you. I've heard more than enough honey I words, Mr. Rockefeller. Were I not the son of Dupont, were a union to bring the Rockefellers no level status in high society, would you still you wound me. I'm no schemer, and I mean every word I say. You know, I'm not as smart or sensitive as my brothers. How can I can I hope to move you, if if not through the sincerity of my feelings? And how will you prove it? My recently returned from the battlefield where I brushed my shoulders with death. When the shadows whispered to me, when I felt my body and sense flying away, when I came close to the death door, all I could picture was your face, your smile. Er, you have the legs 9 mile. Despicable. Huh? What? What kind of soldier would twist his face like you did when speaking of the battlefield? You put so much honey in your words, you can stick up a fly to the ground with it. I know you spent the last 2 months making a move or anything, even vaguely female on display, but God's sake, keep your private life off this sad boy. Not everyone will fall for a wiggle of your ears and whoosh of your orange tail like the dumb blonde. Dumb blonde? Marion, what are you doing here? Why wouldn't the costume designer be on set on the rundown? I need to see the costumes are in order. Or what? Don't tell me. You also believe that the gossips of the crew have been spreading? Alright, of course, there's no problem. Moving on. Michael, your performance needs to fit the character better. I won't come across as sincere. The second rock for the sincerity is the whole point about it. How can we possibly convince the audience that this is what pushed Lady Bourbon to finally make her own decision? You two can take a break while we move on to the next one. Abner, I'm here. We need an evocative transition into the next move scene. Gotcha. We'll, we'll go with the plan we talked about yesterday. Also, can you stay away from that metal right? I remember the school has crushed the camera. I can tell if you are the winner of Run with Best Camera Award or the least professional camera in town. Why not both? What happened to you, man? You need to make a fuss about it. Of it. As Lady Dupont and the Rockefellers conversation fade out, the camera pans away from the balcony. It moves down the step, across a row of portrait antique faces to the front hall drop with red curtain. The front door opens. The sound of wind and rain trespass into the quiet manor. The camera flowing in a black shadow into the frame. Where's the cat? What the hell's the What the hell? It's a black shit. Wait, why is it only the cat that has a voice like? Is it a ghost, a prop, a hallucination, somebody freaking bed? Do none of you each realize what kind of havoc an animal like this could wreak on a film set? Grab it, Abner. Don't let him mess with the camera wheels on the ground. With what hand would you want me to smash the damn camera? It went your way, Marion. I don't have any friends either. And are you prepared to take responsibility if the cuts get a wrinkle? The bus will have a fit. Someone stop it. Oh my god, I can't. The mysterious and elegant creature our students had weaving between the wires and delicate equipment laid out over the ground. He stood moving his way in as cries are heard up and down the crowd. Pay, take that background and catch that thing, TP. And you there, the prop intern. Her name is Moira. Moira. Forget it, TP. You're like way too nice, Molly. You can leave a work all over you. Who cares? Just catch that thing. It stopped. Well, are you cutie? You're even more mysterious than the monster in that horror flick I saw last night. Money I use a restaurant for the street casino. The Mrs. Elegant creature settles on the prop box, looking up at you to go with what seems to be displeasure. Mora cannot help but bend down, reaching another, but as she looks into Nino, wait, did you guys connect this? Uh, that's Nino. What about the wizard hat? Yeah, I don't know. I was like, hi, Oro. Yeah, the most important. Nino, did you beat Gascon? I gotta know. I take it that she didn't beat it. The next moment, the creature has vanished from the set. Finally, how could you just let it get away from right under your nose? And have you been forming the blood vials in the Quicksilver bullets? I know, right? Now, now, Marion. I'm the, I'm the one you're mad at. No need to take it out on the newcomers. You. Also, one thing though. The cat is the only one that has a voice line. Like every character doesn't have. And the cat you can hear it purr, meow. If you're going to argue, take it outside or better yet, off the plate. Like, can I even? No, I cannot. Dang it. After all, no one expects frustrations out here. Greta, back to work, people. Yeah, not you. Dante has the clock. The tick tock, tick tock. I thought you'd be more upset about the shooting being delayed. I'm not that harsh. Steven, beside her appearance on set, were in front for a wonderful surprise when it's time to shoot. Her? Wait, you mean that creature? Who else? She's the companion of a guest of mine, and her showing up that means that she's finally made up his mind. He'll play the messenger who appears in the next scene. In my volume. Okay, there? Is that better? Okay, bit more. Obvious. Okay, now these are the. Okay, here. Okay, isn't that right? Lucian, as you wish. Miss Christian is free, none may interfere with her intention or actions. I apologize on her behalf. Hold up, we're making a last minute cast change just for some pretty boy no one heard of. It's only a minor overall. Don't need to feel threatened, my handsome leading man, Michael. It's not out of nowhere. Greta gave me a heads up earlier. Fine, fine. I'm glad you made up your decision, Lucian. Film is a very different beast from stage, so I understand why you needed to take your time taking it over. But that costume fit you so well. I was right to invite you. I guarantee you'll be at the next thing in Ringwood. I can only hope. We've delayed enough. If the actors are ready, let's get on with the run through. I take it as you got your lines down, Lucian. I could recite them backwards. Alright then. The death of Lady Dupont, front hall, scene 4, action. The second Rockefeller pour his heart out to Lady Dupont on the balcony. A young messenger from afar pushes open the front door. Hello. He is welcomed by Lady Dupont's brother, who always seems to have a lot on his mind. Oh, for God's sake, where is Sir Dupont? Dalton, where the hedgehog has run off this time? Joking again? Where's my coordinator, Shelly? We're here. Thank goodness. I found him. I brought Dalton. I helped. I realized he was missing when I took a head count at the waiting area. I searched every food court, self-service bar, and outdoor area anywhere that might have booze up. I finally found him in the bush by the road. Knife. I found the knife. He said he was looking for the knife prop that the bitch is supposed to kill Sir Dupont with. So which one of you sent the junk to go hunt down a prop? Where the prop mastered Mora? I don't know. Fine, whatever. As long as we got the prop. Custom crew, get his clothes in order. You do remember what you're playing in this scene, right? Of course, a corpse. Nobody does it better. Ha, pathetic. What you say? I'm sorry, but I simply can't stand people like you. You used to be the darling of Frankfurt when parody films were in their heyday. Producers were queuing up to book you, and now you're just going to let yourself rot like the mud in the pit. What do you know? I couldn't care less what you've been through, but at least show a shred of self-respect in front of the younger generation. That's one of the rules of Frankfurt too. You're playing opposite the man who's standing in front of camera for the first time. Fine, fine. What's your name? Lucian. You may also call me Phantom. Whatever. So, water. Wait. Oh no, I don't have water. Give me a second, I'll be back. I didn't scam you. I took it twice, and I have the bottle next to me. I'm gonna try to kill you, to shut you up. Because the news you brought, we get to scoffing, then you grab the knife and stab me with it. It's a prop, so the blade just slides into the handles. I get a blood bag in my chest, and I'll pop with just a little pressure. Just don't get stuck on thinking, when am I gonna buy the mice, or you won't get in case I got it? You've read through that letter 3 times now, Sir Dupont. If there's no issues with it, please assemble everyone in the household so I can read it to them. Huh? Not an eyes meet this young man, and she swallowed the drunken hiccup that had reached the front of his throat. He sees not a real character on the film set for the first time, but a messenger who had come all the way from Victoria, his gaze tired but strong. The studio falls silent. Director Craig has not yet cautioned, but as he could feel his counterpart focus, and as the camera points towards them, he's looking at it natural, and so he takes a deep breath. No, this is an official letter from Victoria's royal house. I can't let you read it out loud. If people were to hear that the Dupont the bloodline is all a lie, then my sister's marriage to any of the Rockefellers would be called off. All that wealth, all that money that should have been mine, my very future, all gone in an instant, like popping a balloon. Can you just leave, boy? Pretend you were never here. I'll give you money. I'll give you all the money you want. You have no authority over me. You're just a messenger. What part of this has no to do with anything to do with you? The truth? What? Truth? What happens on this asshole has nothing to do with me. But I got something to do with the truth, sir. If you had turned around and left right now, the truth the Dupont family would still have kicked to open your doors forevermore. I have no power to take your misfortune. All I can do is announce it's coming, whenever you're willing to face it or not. For such is my richest fate. Dutton looks into the young man's eyes and see the deep pain and sorrow within. Suddenly, he felt like he's never been so sober. He suddenly to recall his line. They came to him naturally. Pain? Sorrow? Laughable. Who do you think you are? Dutton pulled his knife and swing at the young man. Sir Doppel and the young master fight over the deadly weapon. It takes a moment for it to change its hand. Their action as coordinated as if they had reassured it a thousand times. Pain, sorrow, laughable. Who do you think you are? I will not let you ruin what should be mine. As I said, sir, my only condition here is to the truth. From the noble halls of Victoria to the ruins of Gaul to the Basilica of Laterano to the coastline of Iberia, I've walked all four corners of Terra, delivering the silent message of death and bearing witness to countless mysterious tragedies. The story of the Dupont is all but one of them, and while I've never saw it, the truth always reveals itself before my eyes. Such is my wretched fate. Shut up! Said Dupont desperately launched at the young man before him. The face of the messenger has become twisted in the struggle. He noticed the young man pause for an instant, then gives the knife again. The point of the knife approaches his chest. This man must have felt the weight of fate, he thinks. And let his bodies fall to the ground. Blood, rose petals, the wind and rain. Cat, did you get that? Did you get all that up there? I think you might be able to use this stick as his. Sure did. This guy first time on camera, Steven. When I said he used to be part of a theater troupe. Oh, a stage actor. Honestly, I'm more shocked by Dalton. I haven't seen such a convincing performance from him in ages. Get up, Dalton. We're packing up, but if you want to drink tonight, I'm buying. Haha. Dalton, why is he getting up? Check on him, Shelly. Don't tell me he died. It is as if the air has frozen. Dalton lies in front of the step, now stirring as Shelly dashes to his side. The blood bag in his pocket has already run dry, but cockroaches seep to his chest. Filled with terrifying thoughts, Shelly reaches towards the red liquid on the ground with a trembling hand. Uh-oh. It is warm, sticky, and metallic. This is real blood. And I just wanted to spend 24 minutes reading this. Wow. Tutorial. Okay, Prime. Also, let me say this. Oh my god. Miss Christine Token. Okay. If I remember, this should be. Uh. Yeah. Clear 81, 40, 70. Clear 84, and I can get the cat. And if uh, those joining the show, please active your heart content. Uh, sorry, heart content and rapture yourself in drama. Operas deploy on the camera for just a style with facing while aggressive film direction and direction the portrays fishing. Lighting prop blocks filming areas and requires 10 distance or 10 instead of damage to it down. I have understood nothing at all. Elite one operators. Yeah, understandable. It's too much reading. It hurts my brain. Also, Nino, you need to send me the mod for Peak. Also, please don't make it eat my kilobytes again. Okay, what is this? Wow. Okay, I trust you on that, Nino. Wow, so this is what a Raincoat Studio plate looks like, but these people are acting kind of weird. A megabyte! That's worse. Audio technician, when outside of filming, your attacks inflict nervous impairment. I did not deserve to. But that, no, please don't tell me that's the thing from I saw back in the embassy. Nervous. Yes, nervous impairment. Especially making me relentless. Let's hurry and collect intel. Is that a camera over there? Looks like we could use it. Okay, I'll point the characters and record what's going on there. Oh my god, I can prevent the nervous impairment. Wow, so they don't do nervous impairment to me when they're on the camera. Wonderful. I never imagined it could with them. Why we didn't have that for the event? It was pain. Also, this is what I mean by light. Look, there's a light lamp blocking the camera. Something the way? Sounds like a job for me. She's gonna die. Yeah, she's dead. Damn, we got enemies coming from outside the camera range. No, just change the camera direction. She can't even hit them. One. I hit it. Okay, I think I've understood how this works. Ah, 2 stars. God dang it. Okay, 81. Yeah, I could have gotten this. A dagger. Oh, my Phantoms said, despite the hellish workload and high-pressure films the Mr. Black Shadow never fails to show up, every now and then, to the point that overwhelms the crew. I've started to really speculate who is behind it. If you trace the whereabouts of the Phantom of the studio, they will be very grateful. What is it really? A ghost? A prop? A hallucination? Something? Somebody? Freaking pet? Nobody knows. Miss Karen simply wave her twin tails as she leads back to sunlight. And Tiger has heavy as your heart memories that shall never be fade. The following comes. These are all signed invitation. Operators of the cameras. Okay. So basically, I'm just gonna use those two. What level is it again? 20. Oh, I'm fine actually. I think I like uh, the 6 or 8 stage. I'm not gonna be able to do it. We've concluded that Dalton's death was an accident. The medical team is taking his body back to Central Workwood by short holders, but they're they'll report the incident to the police. Shelley has double-checked all the props in case, so let's take a little break to bolster security and resume shooting in the afternoon. Is he dead? That soon? Is there a problem? Cameras and film can be replaced, but we're talking about a dead man here. We've only just wipe up the blood. Okay, he's dead. How the hell did he? How the hell did he go looking for a prop and ended up with a real knife? Did somebody trick in that wash-up drunk of an actor into looking for a lost prop himself? Or did someone put in his hands on purpose? Hey now, let's not get carried away here. Sure, the old man was drunk and late through the set all the time, but it's not like he had any enemies in the crew. What would anyone go that far? Besides, it's just an ordinary knife. There's plenty of them lying around in the crew kitchen, in the convenience stores, even our own room. Maybe someone just mentioned it in passing to Dalton, and then he. All I'm saying is that it's suspicious, okay? Then why don't you ask Dalton yourself, Miss Detective? Look, I know you're on track at losing a coworker. I feel the same way, but there's something even more important we should be worrying about. Oh wait, I just remembered something. I didn't even look at the map. Uh, we don't have much time left for the shoot. I'm sure you haven't forgotten that the studio plate is kept separate from the nomadic city. While it's still controlled by the central command tower, the film crew gets direct authority over the certain fraction only to drive it outside of central Wood. And once at this ends, the studio closed down and the plane returned on its own. But more space means more cost. According to contract, extending the lease will result in expensive penalty, which will be reflected in all your paychecks. As the producer, it's my job to act in everyone's best interest and ensure the film crew can function. I agree. So do I, as both the lead actress and the Janster. Miss Detective here did remind me though that someone must indeed answer for this. Prop master? Yes, ma'am. It was your responsibility to manage the props. You've clearly neglected it. Even your intern was on set before you. I'm sorry, ma'am. Apologize won't cut it, darling. You're fired. I suggest looking for a new job before plane gets too far from the city. And whatever you're about to say, save it. You're getting off easy, and you know it. Wow. You're in charge of the property now, Mora. Me? Or you can leave it with your former boss, but I'm just you're smarter than that. As for you, Steven, it's time to get your act together. We both agree that the death of Lady Dupont lacks a strong ending. We're supposed to cement the final script for those last scene last week. The shooting is almost caught up with what's written. I have my hands full directing, okay? This script doesn't exactly inspire confidence, you know. So you still haven't found inspiration? Yeah. It's your original script, darling. Your baby. It deserves the very best ending. That's my biggest concern as well. In the end, which all of the Rockefeller boys kill Lady Dupont where? How? What are her last words? Then it will determine the quality of the whole film. She needs a good, proper death to kickstart the revival of my career in Ringwood. That's the only reason I put my entire fortune into this project. God will come find me. What? Oh, in literal criticism we often say that inspiration is like a god descending upon the author, using him as a vessel to write about death and rebirth, reconstruction and hope. Anyways, don't worry, I'll finish the story. Good, then you're dismissed, so get to work. Miss Stone, Miss Stone, I want to talk to you about something. It's important. I know what you're to say, Shelly, but it's not the time. I had to go check on Lucian. This is his first film and his first onset. When something this serious happens, I can't have it running away with us now, can I? As for whatever you're thinking, you're overthinking it. I want the cat back. No one does people anymore. I'm in charge of the whole prop team. Oh my gosh! Congrats, Molly. I mean, it's a shame about Dalton, but he rests in peace. But still, I'm happy for you. Dude, everybody just gonna enjoy his death. Not even like it's satire or anything. I've been working in Frankfurt for way longer than you, but I'm still stuck doing back rolls. But you just got a chance of a lifetime. Life really is like a box of chocolates, huh? That's because you always put so much of yourself on you to your work. The art director isn't comfortable letting you handle more. But I'm just a girl from the pioneer zone who's good with her hands and came looking here for a job. Can I really do this? If the producer says you can, you can. She's never wrong about people. Your sister will be happy, won't she? You came to Longwood because of her, right? You gotta tell her you've been promoted to plot master. I'll call her after we clock out. Miss put her trust in me, so I have to do this right. That's my girl. You're already starting the part. I bet just in a few days you won't even have the time to watch horror flicks with me anymore. TP, stop walking in front of me, Shelly. You already checked the storyboard 3 times and the document 5 times. I swore to the producer that I wouldn't lose another set of cameras. Now can you stop clamoring like that? Do you think it was really it was what speak up? Do you think that death was really just an accident? Does it seem strange to you? Oh no, don't care. I've lost count how many times I have to work overtime because that has been gone lost in a beer cake. Good riddance. Wow. He wasn't like that 5 years ago. No shit. He was at the top of the world, staring Greta and Steven next big thing. How could I forget that when we were both here? That's the weird part. I saw a lot of familiar names on the staff list during the planning meeting, and when I saw your face, I got this eerie feeling like we were back 5 years ago when we explained young Astrid's death again. Who died? That all seems a little similar. Also, one was a phone, the other was a public stop. You're overreacting, Shelly. I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. Now I remember, Dalton one was the one most responsible for the accident. Just when it has come, someone came for him. Wait, so the guy killed the young actress? Stop already. Stop scratching your arm. And stop coming with this nonsense. I told you. If what happens still bothers you as much, get therapy and stay away from the set. We're just ordering jobs, shooting crappy movies for a living. Nobody gives a flip about us. Shelly? Do you hear me? Shelly? I heard it. I heard it. Something's coming for us. This is really gonna go to like some murder mystery. What's this? White flower. Who's this? Picture the position and angle of the stab in your mind. Near the bottom right of the album, in a gap is a gap between vital organs rich in blood supply, but not immediately no. You can feed off the bloods of others, and it is terrible to grandma's studies to come. Now we're teaching how to kill somebody. I'm so, huh? Or can you move to the point of the knife and penetrate the thorax? The lungs are fragile, enough for no resistance. Your target will drown in both his own blood and your animated monologue. Where's your tiger boy? Ah, that's Lucian. Think back of the segment reverses. You've done well. There's only one step to go. Stab. Let's let the point of the knife know how it feels to stir the organs and serve blood vessels, and let it listen to the sound of the heart beating. Are you afraid? How ordinary. What's this? He's not afraid. He doesn't understand. He's still not willing to practice stabbing. He hasn't spoken a single word since he took up the dagger. Who is this? Come prepare for tomorrow's performance. I will instruct you myself. I see. Understood. Understood. Do you find the dagger heavy? Yes. But its weight does not come from the metal, not from the argument. It comes from your own heart. Do you understand? The boy hair covers his eyes. He nods in silence. My flower does not realize that you learn so quick. You're waiting for an answer she can give you. Listen to me, child. The troop leader holds Lucian's little hand in his own. His smile is warm and gentle, but his iron grip permits not refusal. Lucian can feel his stiff finger begin to relax. Forget the techniques that Firefly has been trying to teach you. You have no need to intimate any form or any methods of stabbing. There is no dagger with blood on it. No crossbow that is not fired, just hold them. They are not props, they will tell you what you desire. Let them guide you. Do not doubt them, even if they point you towards someone you never expected. A friend, a lover, even yourself. Perhaps even me, standing before you now. You have no hesitation. Stab. Give it a try. Try it. Try it. Then you and I, what roles are we playing? If we're forgetting the technique, then forget the character and escape as well. To simply the medium of theater, not theater itself. Using Gibbs' knife, the Jupiter let go of his head and kneels in front of him so that their gazes are almost level. But we're too close to each other. Are you afraid you'll hurt me? It's alright, child. Forget even that feeling. You will immerse yourself in theater and touch upon its beauty. Gazing at the troop leader, Lucien found himself overcome with doubt. Is this the first time he has seen the man? He does not understand what he is saying. He began to doubt whether the feline before him, even exists at all. Lucien can feel his own beat throbbing. The heartbeat never lies. The heartbeat knows the answer. How should he ask it? The troop leader smiles, encouraging him wordlessly. The answer is obvious. Without hesitation, Lucien trusts. Is he there now? Did you feel it? Lucian's hands are trembling. He feels them go weak, almost letting go of the tiger. The leader has not moved an inch, not even a flick of expression. Lucian is certain his knife found its mark in the man's body. He heard the sound, felt the pain that should not. Sorry, the pain that should not belong to him. A stronger, willful pain. He has been silent since he came to the troop. Now, who's the troop? I have no idea. The pain makes him want to sing. This is your first lesson. Also leave behind certain emotion, or the troop leader paused. Lucian cast a questioning glance amidst those golden eyes. A bond so tight it cannot be broken. You're a natural actor. You should study with me. Think about it. Then come and find me. I will never be next to after you, Lucian. Okay, so I guess he killed the man for whatever reason. Lucian looked down his own hands. The blood on his glove had been washed away, but he lost the feeling of taking Naruto's knife out of his hands. Fascination, revelry, the complex emotion he felt when he was taught to use dagger for the first time. Forget complicated association technique, ignite the ego with intense emotion, now all that left is to stop turning at one another. Let life converge upon the knife, the truth or falsehood, and bestow upon the targets the perfect ending. Death. Come in, Lucian. Madame Stone. You look pale. Are you alright? Oh wait, if I remember, they said he was part of a theater troupe. Presume is that one? If I get it right, that is. Anyways, it's time for that 5 minutes fight. Rinso Day. Can you speak quicker? Okay. What's this? Can be blocks by allies inside the. Okay. Oh my god, there's more. Okay, it's not that bad for now. Mm, presume if they keep doing those, I need to put more. Oh my god, I'm lagging. More range. Okay, wait, fine. Hmm. Yeah. For friends joining us for the first time, if you're here for the exquisite Yanisi calligraphy or Ren Sagorian treasure, I suggest you save yourself some time and leave now. This here is a script option unique to Rainwood. When unfinished ideal craft in their circuit bread are up for sale, are such unlike the auction or anything puts up Masaf is authenticity verified with a no guaranteed as the value of the items. Whenever it has marketing potential, artist value, whenever it will become valuable next timeless classic or a forgetting flop, that is for you and you alone to decide. To protect the integral property of the items on auction, you are asked to put away about your terminal and turn off any recording equipment. Without further ado, allow me to introduce the first item, the death of Lady Dupont, a story of love and hatred taking place in Colombia, involving two blue blood families in changing times. Bidding starts at 100,000 gold certificate. If I remember, 8, is this the March more in the future or what? 1,000, 100,000. We have a bid for 100,000 from the gentleman back, 150,000 from the pretty woman lady on the left. Anyone else? 100, 150,000 going once, 150 going twice, 600,000. Miss Stone, I heard you my auction. Placing such a bid for the first time item will make the rest of it seem an afterthought. I have no interest in slowly catching up the price. I'll simply bid what is worth for me. Oh, that's like I found the past memories. I understood that it's your thought to gamble lavishly on screen, but think of your finance. Ain't quite a few of your films flop. Are you sure it's wise to spend so much? I can afford your fee. Despite that habit of yours, old friend. You have a rather talented young man here, and I'm eager to have a conversation with him. And who's that young man? Is it the Lucian? Whiskey, please, no ice. You're like one too, my friend. Oh yes, it is Lucian. My, doc- my doctor has advised me to refrain from drink. That accent. Are you from Sargon? Interesting. That stern, stolen conversation of yours cannot be more Victorian. Sorry, I have just the son of Sargon. I need to know what country they got inspired from Sargon. I do not. Iberia was Polish. Victoria is England. And then Ursus is Russia. Then I have the other, I have no idea. King Victoria. But I was indeed born in Victoria. You switch between languages at ease. Your accents are flawless. But from what I see can see in your habit, those aren't the only countries you're familiar with. I've been to Belova, Siracusa, Siracusa with Italy, the Italian Wimbledon, and now Ringwood, the international capital of Terra. Pleasant weather and a lot of sunshine is the perfect place to shoot movies. So, what brings us here? Research, pleasure, or perhaps you're like everyone else who comes to seek fame and glory, most of whom end up as the extra market, fighting over a bit of rules to make ends meet. I'm looking for someone. I've tracked his shadows across many lands over the span of many years. Oh, who? And other film calls, whether they work downtown or the nomadic plates. Maybe I could be of help. That would be necessary. I see. Fair enough. What a shame, though. If there's nothing else, my name is Greta Stone. I'm a British Hedwig was a rather well-known wine industry, if I might add. Took you, took you for the son of some normal horror film school student who came to try your luck. I was hoping to invite you to join my film crew. Everyone who comes at the regular script auction too tends to have a passion for artistry, and I must admit you have a rather unique aura for you, from you. I was once an actor for a small theatre troupe in Victoria. I knew I was right. We were born for the silver screen. But I suppose that's all smooth. If you have other business to attend to, I guess I'll be going home empty-handed. Can I see the script? Of course. This rough draft is just starting life. I'll give it in the time, manpower, and money. It needs to become a masterpiece that will leave its mark on cinema history. And I guarantee that you'll shine, even with just a minor roles in a single scene. I also worry more about your little health issue. Ringwood has special protection in place for infected actors, so as long as you pay for proper insurance, you may call me Lucy and Madame Stone. I'll consider your proposal. Also, that's how he got in. Let me apologize again, Lucy. This is your first time working on a film, and you signed the contract after careful caution. You deserve to experience the joy of cinema, I promise you. But who could have imagined such chatbox happening on your first film shoot in Frankwood? I understand if you need some time to process things. I'll have Shelly reschedule your next scene, but I'm afraid there's nowhere to cancel your contract and leave the cast now. The plane has already moved beyond the range of short-haul transport, and won't return until the lease expires. I'm not leaving, and there's no need to reschedule. Are you sure? Trauma like that could easily affect your performance, let alone your daily life. I'm no stranger to surprise on the stage. Performance just like you used to definitely has made more unpredictably than in front of camera. Still, they're just plays, perhaps. The Mrs. Elegant creature once again shows my losing feet, making itself against the feeling of a secretary's presence. Are you sure you don't need to rest, Lucian? I've been managing to enjoy Miss Catherine capturing the one longer. Dude, I need it. I need the cat. She's looking forward to the next part of the story, as am I. Mm. You're so calm about this, I expected. But I suppose it'll be more tactless of me saying more. Then I'll see you on set tomorrow. The mysterious and elegant creature grooms her friend and gazes at Lucian as though in deep thought. Miss Christine? Her true tells freely swiftly in the air, drawing blurry shadow. She floats up and orbits shoulders, perhaps observing perhaps more. You can fly! Finally, the blue curve sits Lucian knee, placing one paw on his forehead. Lucian feel comfortably warm. A little arm shape, tart, astringent. What? Lucian hears a mysterious voice in the empty room. It's a better looking source, a self-gazing mystery eyes, still as a statue. Mm. He knows she's projecting these words into his mind. Tough and silent, where you wait avoiding trouble. You really talk less necessary. The emotion tastes that bad. Oh my god, it can talk. But oh man, not even the meow. It's not bad flavor. I like trying new things. This is not always my taste. What are you thinking about? The long-winged snake cannot institute such complex emotion. One of many memories of my life in the troop. The troop leader saw that I was a fast learner. It personally instructed me in the use of weapon. When I held that knife in my hand, I felt the exact same as I did that day. I understand your spiciness and the sweetness of the aftertaste. The conflict and your struggles explains the truth. Those things humans call penetrology have been transformed into an honorary meal. I like it. Even after killing him, I've continued to search for him. The remaining cultists, the strange rumors in the removal, and until sparks along the way. I've been trying to verify the hypnosis that has been floating in the back of my mind. That perhaps they come to life. The story that the snake is summoning the Christian flavor, and one thing that's most addictive. Thank you for reminding me. While flipping the script, I saw a facade still of the tube engraved in the gap between the pages. What some coincidence for the characters always deliberate design the author, but I'm still seemingly unrelated to the tube has become our guide. Yet, I was, I was still not certain. The riddles left behind are mixed delight and half-truths as we know well from these past 10 years. Give me a second, I need to check something. Okay, that is, Arthur Dalton died by my blade. My memories of the past were awakened by the familiar association. This is the invitation from him. I think we've come to the right place, Miss Christine. Meow! Hmm, like you don't have the other characters talk. It's such a pain to read. Look, stepping to the beat of death, they bring walking towards the present ending from the game. Blah blah blah. Okay, so I have one camera. And the biggest issue has this. So if I understand, so the biggest issue is, do I need red? Hmm, I guess not for now. Forget your poor body and elope with me, Lady Dupont. Come to your senses, second Rockefeller. You heard the messenger. There is no Lady Dupont. That nobility, elegance, intelligence, everything you love about me is dust in the wind. I'm not worthy to be your wife, not yours nor your brother's. I still love you, even about the Dupont's name. It was your brother, the dead man, who had been using you all this time. You're an innocent victim in all his deception. Don't blame yourself. But, but, but the reception hall is filled with guests. Come to pay the respect. The name Dupont may be an illusion, but it would not be appropriate for me to leave this house right in front of them. Don't worry, my love. I know where to leave this Paris now. And be free of this family conflict forever. How? Have you forgotten? I'm a soldier. Look, this this is. I made this wire from materials I found in the storage room. It will take us from this balcony across the garden and into the forest behind the manor. Come with me to a place where wealth and status doesn't matter. Matter. Alright, you soldier, you're made out of sore crude. What if your body gets stuck? We will be hanging in the air for hours until someone finds us, or the rope gets snapped, send us plummeting into the forest. Trust me, it's very safe. I'll never let any harm come to you. It, is it? I think I'm going to fall. No! Hang wires, pulleys, falling. Don't tell me she died. Someone just fell. Come the ambulance now. There's blood everywhere. So basically, they just gonna kill everybody in this set, aren't they? And those the text with the falling really reminds me of poems. And God, it gives me back memories. Working on a poem is hell. She just feels like a child chill runs her spine. She gonna move her fingers. The sound of frame chords pull at her nerve. What on terror happened? And the caused by an ancient wiring? And the case is closed just like that? Someone died. No, the Jackson are not alive. Doesn't die from a stab wound, but the actions of fire are going die from a fall. He heard that ominous sound again. Where is it coming from? Shelly? Shelly! Get away from there! The curtain is about to fall. Fall? Shelly looks up in the daze. Oh my god. The curtain hanging in the mirror is coming to her closer and closer as she is the one hanging in midair and she's about to fall. As he felt a vision, a shadow appears next to her, and a pair of strong hands grabs her by the shoulder. Shelly felt this world spin. By the time she comes to her senses, she is standing on the other side of the steps, safe and sound. Wait, is not Lucian? Lucian, thank you. You can let go now. Oh, sorry, not you. Oh, yes, you can let go now. Alright. When then the Shelly see the small frame of the prop master grabbing the rope, connecting the waiter with all her might. Her arms were trembling and her face red. Oh, she was holding it. Only when Lucian repeated his word does she was slowly released. Mm, you're too on edge. It, it's my job as Spellmaster. What happened? We should be asking you that. Sure, discussions are getting old. It needs to be checked to ensure the ropes don't get loose, but are you out of your mind? Not only did you interrupt the shot was coming out of nowhere, you didn't even budge when that thing was about to fall on you. What could have spooked you like that? Is it your first time seeing a wire raid like that? No, seeing Melanie and Michael brought back memories of that fall 5 years ago. Go take a break, Jenny. You're getting in the way of the shooting. Uh, I mean, I was spooked by that Mr. Becker running around over there. Sorry, please continue. I love that angry face so much. Sorry, man. You know Shelly, not half bad looking, but she's always so jumpy, and it makes me uneasy. It's shame the scene was interrupted. I was just letting, I was just getting into my role. Getting into your role? Should I be taking her for a turn in that take because I was about to show her level? Your delivery, your posture, and your expression. If you've been at this for 2 months, you showed no sign of improvement. That rookie count has circles around you on his first day in front of the camera. I thought I told you to keep your private life offset. You would have seen Grandma was wrong about you. Mr. giving you a ring role to a pretty boy who get cast in the color of his ear alone in three different roles in Seville, no less. You're right. Hmm. But it's not in modesty. Normally he'd be coming with all sort of flipping excuse by now. I was just thinking about the poor old Dalton. I don't give have anywhere near experience in shedding. I mean, I'm confused. What fell? Didn't she fall? Instead, she can move her hands. And Sandy Clausen even now has let me shaken. Be professional. Excellent failure, bad reviews. You'll never make it in work if you never let things like that affect you. I can learn a lot from you in that regard. I heard you were standing right behind Marianne when she stepped in the Rainbow Award. What if we film complete in 28 days? 20. And then after coming home empty, and being ridiculed by the press, you went back to the set and the real center took on your shooting. I had quit ages ago. If I had to compete with a superstar like that, and that's what it's supposed to mean? Why? Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't mean like that. You've been so calm in the face of Dalton's death. I wanted to know your secret. That's all, I swear. Secret? There's no secret. It's only because I didn't know him that well. It had nothing to do with his accident. You know why his death is affecting you so much. Were you involved in it? I'm so confused with this story. Could fit all the comments? Could it be all coincidence? Am I just imagining things? Should I see a psychiatric? Shouldn't use Miss Question as an excuse. Who's there? She's she wasn't where she said she was. It wouldn't have run away in a way that wouldn't disturb you. Please apologize to her on my behalf. I will. What is it you're so afraid of? What I'm not afraid of. After that accident on set 5 years ago? I know that looks curiosity. I mean, I can tell you it's not exactly a secret. You could find out with just a little digging. Her name was Laura. She was a real character in Rapwood who caught Greta's eyes and seemed passionate about her work, but knew nothing about the aspect world of the business. Dalton was already not a colleague at the time, but she was still a big name. He decided to put her in her place by adding extra scenes and kept her in a wire rig to 6-7 hours. Until the wire broke and she fell to her death. The way the blood spread out from under her, it was just what happened to Dalton. Lucian looks at Shelly's arms. There are marks of self-harm all over it. The sign of an airbag that said it has had on her. Shelly pulled down her sleeve, her face filled with anxiety. But I can take care of my own problems. You're missing those problems. This will only become more frequent at first. Only similar sound will trigger the hesitation, but now, even the sound of chair dragging can take you back into the past. Gee, thank you for the concern, Dr. Lucian. I've dealt with those regular voice in my head for 5 years. I did better than anyone. All I can do is outtrace them. Do as much I can do before fear irrationally takes over. Maybe Dalton's death really was just an accident, but either way, I have to eliminate any possible risk, any possible threat, to prevent that accident 5 years ago happening all over again. Even if the threat is coming from the film crew itself. There's something about your ask your question about Greta's hiding something. We share an office. I saw Troy's document on desk before they put left that showed. She stopped me when I was about to open it. The video just kept piling up, but everyone knows who was there back then. Back and went through the same thing. You never end up everywhere they end up bringing up. No way you can talk about these things each openly. And now I'm being constantly interrupted by these voices. Isolation, pain can mitigate them. What did you say? I said pain. It was rid of your anxiety or panic attack, but it will give you time to breathe, to do what you really want to do, and solve the insolvable mysteries. The voices in shadow hit in the night corners, distracting you as you try to find yourself. Pain is not a form of resistance to this fingernail alone may not be enough. The tip of a pen or a knife with proper application force initial project can be help. The tongue, the black hand, and the top of the thigh, those areas are more sensitive to pain. You know that? But you suddenly know what you're talking about with hallucination. How you ever become yourself like that? Who are you? Memories. Pain is a form of vegetation. Treacherous change sides. Except unlike Shelley, the problem he faces is not fear of the state, but the desire of that for them. Remember, Lucien has a returned neuro origami phonograph yet? Nope. He was being just. The Wi-Fi said he had trouble sleeping. Too much superficial in his acting English. He doesn't understand more complex and more extreme emotions. His limits his performance. But he's young. Why the rush? I've been 6 or 7 years since the Ocean Journey. Very specific voice he's considered rising star first, and the leader instructed him personally. But he's hitting a wall now. He's finally in a lead role. Listening to those records won't solve anything. Emotions are an actor's weapon. The first step is to understand them. But to study your actors in English or many superficial and only comprising your perception of more complex emotion. But how? Despair. True despair will cost you what you hold most dear, yet at the same time open a new door. You will listen to the whispers you have never listened to, witness everything you have never witnessed, and understand all the emotion that you never understood. You shall become drama itself, the mirror of all things. Like this. The music destroys his own voice. Oregano pours into the wound and is undoubted pain and despair. I miss blood. Ow. It's alright, Lucien, I'm here. What happened? So this is you do this to yourself, Lucien. Do you remember my last performance, or rather assassination? I failed, they call me a pathetic coward. I'm no longer a favorite son of the arts. I don't care about being isolated in Scotland because my heart had already left the truth about that performance. But I stayed because we came from the same place, because we're friends. You promised you wouldn't be like them. Master was right. No, I'm scared of this truth and who you are now. Hmm. In any case, it'll be more effective than you expect. I just hope to use that trick of yours. Okay, thank God. Now I can do MD3 and possibly. Yeah, I should be able to do it for names. Oh my god. Okay, I'll download that after. Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't train it. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Oh, that's good. Training zone there. Okay. And people. Oh my god, why did this music cut off? Why did the music cut off? Oh, oh. Okay, there. I can't read what. Oh, it's those people. A view here. Okay, should be fine. Yep, fine. Okay. What is this now? It is last late at night. Muffled sound and suppressed screams can be heard from the bathroom, which should be empty as its hour. And in dark corner, the faceless face of mannequin or illuminated by flashlights. Tippy cowers onto the sofa, hugging caution tightly. The knife holding the killer laugh maniacally, whose face of refilling the lights against the very instant. E. What a classic! Oh, that was a movie. I thought it was something else. What a classic! That was one of my favorites. It may be a small project from 30 years ago, but it still stands up perfectly well to today's film. Phew, watching horror movie really does help let off steam. I feel better already. Oops. Thanks for the information, Tim. Like, like it doesn't, man. Doesn't it feel better just screaming all out? Or do you, I know you didn't mean to interrupt the shoot. You were just on edge. Yeah, I wouldn't say it solved my issues, but at least I can forget about them for tonight. What are we watching next? Mm, Um, I've got everything. Horror Nights has just begun. Why so serious, Molly? You didn't like the movie? I was just thinking that knife looked a little too thin. It had more impact. Interactive design like blood groove on the side of the blade. Um, All work and no play makes Molly do go. Turn off that work brain already. Have you been spending too much time with Shelly? Oh my god, yes, got. Hey there, sweet lady. What you doing here? The beautiful creature gets between the two girls, stretched and sit in front of the sofa. Clever girl. Looks like she's really like us. Molly, you wanna watch a movie together? But it was scary, so you don't say I warned you. Hmm? Whose turn was that, Molly? Not mine. Sorry, I've got to go. She looked really pale. Do you think Miss Stone is pissed at her about what happened today? Let's let's try to be there for her tomorrow too. She looks really tired. Yeah. Alright, fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy movie tonight. At night. This one best. Decide. The background's pop. The weapons are all really cool. The screen lights begin flashing again. Immersing the two girls in another horror story. Neither of them notice that Miss Kane is nowhere to be seen. Jenny, I thought you were watching movies with them. What's the rush? The overly friendly man noticed that Shelly is clutching at her terminal in her right hand. Ah, I see. Is Sutton Traditions doing that? Well, let's try not to disagree when you're there, and make sure you want to see a smile. None of your business. Your lips are trembling, you're cold, or maybe afraid. You poor thing, you're still shaking about Dalton's accident, aren't you? Just like me. Don't worry, monsieur. As according to I'm sure everything will go fine. Come, come on, let me give you a hug. You can use it for the warmth. What did you mean, just like me? I could have heard also fear in that trusty pickup line. Have you completely forgotten about what happened 5 years ago? Well, I haven't, because I'm not heartless like you. Don't forget you're not free from blame for that accident either. Hmm. The light appeared turned on in the office on the second floor. On one desk, the paper was tightly filled with folders with hardly any sign of use. On the others, notice was scattered all over, covered in editing marks as a tough writer is troubled by something. A tall figure searched around the desk, making not a single sound with heave and nimble motion. Here, the shredder has been used recently. This helps the waistband and pick up several strips of shredded paper that felt different from the others, different from the printing paper normally used by the film crew. Chimo Chaiwan's University, a vibrant mortar signed Greta. The unusual document that Shelley mentioned. He feels the slightly pushes shoulders seemingly information, but there's no one else in the room. Welcome back, Miss Christine. We've been talking more. I've been taking more walks lately. Just something catch your eye. This place is more interesting than expected. Indeed, I've discovered something unexpected myself. Don't overthink this, Shen. You only heard to see who's playing this sick joke. You saw that number become unavailable with your own eyes. It can't be. She tries her best to calm down, fearing that exactly as she had probably forgotten while watching the movie now over again. Go to the house and atone to for your sins. The thermos is closed in the quiet warehouse, showing the name of the sender, a name that is familiar yet impossible. Laura. Who's there? Stop playing games. I know I'm not hearing things this time. What the hell do you want from me? What do you know? There's no answer. The darkness follows all sound in the old warehouse. She hears a tiny buzz of electricity. A light suddenly comes on from above the shelf, an area it is intensely she cannot help but walk towards it. Shelly, Laura, is that you? Once again, Shelly starts trembling. She cannot tell if the sound came from deep within the warehouse or inside her own head. She walks forward in a daze, as she has returned to the set 5 years ago where the tragedy occurred. Shelly, I just got to know the scene, and I need the ordinary. Can you prepare it for me? Arrogant, cocky, proud. How do you, how dare you? The fresh face in Frankfurt. Mrs. Austin, the director started off on it. Dalton still started the time, wanted to teach you a lesson, but you thought he was helping you. Are you happy with how it turned out? He's not here yet. I spent hours up this rig. My knees and elbow are probably bleeding by now. Can you please ask them for me, Shelley? I'm not the coordinator. All I can do is prepare the equipment and the rig. Make sure they're safe. Well, did you? Shelley arrived before the shelf. The light shined upon the black dust bag. She knows what's inside. Don't open it, Shelley. Don't. Inside is an all-wire rig set. The hook and tether are badly worn, and the harness is frayed. There are dark spots on the black cloth. Laura's blood. No, you cannot. You can't possibly know. They're just assassinations. You can be alive, right? Pain. I bought it. How pathetic. Why are you still there? Why did it work? Was this satisfying an accident or a murder? An accident. It was an accident. It was a tragedy accident that only happened because Dalton had a grudge against you. Then why did you check my rig? I. Why? Because I hated you. I hated your selfishness and arrogance. I hated that you made a mess of the shooting schedule and fed everyone with your unreasonable demands. I was happy when David decided to teach you a lesson. I was checking for the wire rig as you noticed you was due for replacement. Then I had a tough cross in my mind. What if an accident happened and you were gone forever? Oh, she killed her. Would that be better? Still a chance a hand pushed Ellie over. She heard the sound of cooling flowing through the pipe and frozen cracking behind her. She realized that she had stumbled into the cold storage at the end of the warehouse. But what could she do? Bang the door, shout? She has certainly left the struggle. The fear is gone. She felt completely relaxed. Death has answered all her questions. And that's actually tragic. I'm actually in shock right now. Select a suitable crisis and Mario Kart has the wallow within the restlessness, the desperation struggle. How could it be fascinated by still three enemies the same? Oh my god, I have to cover it this time, this one. Great. Shelly's dead. What? First that on, oh Shelly, what's going on here? I said Shelly's dead. What's with that tone? Anyways, thank you for coming to inform us today. Not exactly we're in shock. We're shocked too. The last person she met before she died was Michael. Don't make this a consecution dip. She was watching a movie with Gilmore and I heard all about it. Exactly. She was with us but left part way through thought after she got a message. Morning? And I didn't ask and we didn't go with her. But maybe we should have. We just we need to find out exactly what happened. So I asked around and someone saw her with you at the studio near the warehouse. I just bumped into her. She looked like distracted. I thought she must have feeling guilty about interrupting the shoot, so I offered to comfort her. I wasn't supposed to know she would take her own life. Comfort her? In an empty studio? Just the two of you? Come on, babe. You know you're the only girl for me. Just shut up already. So did you really kill Shelly? Your accident in as many days? And not just accident fatalities of all the crew, the film crew work with. How end up in this one? Just my rotten luck. Oh, come on. You blame your luck whenever your kind of paint gets spilled, whenever a shadow dash across the shore, but even when the intercity net has a bad signal. Well, I say this is our big break. Do you realize how much the double will pay for a first account for moving this? Now, if you kiss me, I need to make sure I remember if let's still Shelley's corpse. Could you not? We still have to work to do on set. You go first, honey. I have notes to take. Mm. And essentially been out for sort for a while. The shock of doesn't death drive her to suicide sounds plausible, but it's not much of a story. It is more than it is the ice, then I will have to worry about rent for half a year. Why would I be holding up the mics just to make ends meet, huh? Then the medical chief says she died of hypothermia. Then what's with all these wounds on her left foot? Yikes, that's creepy. Is it some kind of occult ritual? Not a ritual, but a sign of a struggle against herself. Struggle? Isn't everyone saying that she walked into the school from stress? Could there really be a dark secret to this? Wow, Lucian, where did you come from? I didn't hear you at all. I suggest that she find her with pain. She'd been hearing echoes of the past but wanted to finish her work and bring this movie to a satisfactory conclusion. She would have taken her own life out of despair. The self-conclusion wound on her arm would prove that. This time, however, the pain was not enough for her to escape. That's the one you're taking part in, Shane. I should listen to you? Now that's hard to believe. But it sounds like you know her very well, Lucien. It's- Especially. Are you kidding me? I can't share it just because she rejected me. Babe, do you even hear what you're saying? Tip said she left because she got a message, right? I noticed her on the camera too. So whoever sent that message must kill her, right? And you're saying it wasn't you. I also like an expression, Michael. The terminal was damaged by the code, making it possible to retrieve the logs, but everyone on the vehicle was given the same combination metal. There should be anyone but the crew members on the contact list. Then what's that supposed to prove, detective? You can just mean the well be good or Melanie. They sure weren't happy how she had don't you think that they maybe one of them decided to give her a piece of her mind? Shane and Greta are glued at the hip when working, giving them plenty of opportunity to deal with anything unexpected. And Melanie is a stickler to the rules and etiquette of the industry. She always felt respect to the crew's schedules and would never disturb a coworker when they're off the clock. The only clue we have is that she was with you before she died. Look, I don't know who sent her that message either, okay? I just ran into her at the studio. At that hour, would you be normally drinking with the girls from the art gym or in Mario's room? I usually busy at night. So when did you go back to the filming area, Malcolm? Oh, my lovely little birdie. Are you jealous that you haven't had a chance to drink with me yet? Well, you have plenty of chance once you grow up. So you came to the studio for what? I don't like that guy anymore. Never did. It is unknown reasons. Why did you run into Shelley who had left the pub room to take someone else? If that all you did was offer a few words of comfort, what would you give me? Why won't you give me a straight answer? Did you really have nothing to do with her death? What after working every stupid little odd job you were going from cleaner to stagehand to set decorator to background painter, now you're playing being detective? Or did Shelley become an honorary member of your little sisterhood with Moria after watching a single horror flick together? Give me a break. How many times has she yelled for you to disable your coworker, your hardly friend? I don't even see why you're coming after me now. And you think you're a culprit behind every incident? Is it correct? Maybe all this movie haunted your brain. In the 2 months I've known Shani, she almost never smiled or praised anyone's work. Sure, I got more criticism than anyone. I had to put a ton of over, put up with them to make a background we're both happy with. But I've also seen the joy on her face when she was checking the film at the end of the day. She could catch him. All those girls' references I snuck into my backgrounds. If she was in so much pain that freeing yourself seemed like the best option, then I'll just accept that. But if someone here was messing with her feelings and taking a chance to enjoy the movie she loves so much, then I'll never forgive them. I really did run into Judy by chance. I wanted you to see someone. See someone can corroborate it. It was me. Molly? Michael came to see me last night. Were you close to her? I simply empathized with her pain. She needed to stay lucid, so did I. A mysterious curse, or a love turned to hate, which was so better. So where were you last night? The second floor office. That's where Shelley and Goda keeps the important document. What were you doing there? Solving a puzzle. Anyone serious either? Miss Christine. Ah, I was supposed to take her of that creature who's always following you around. She doesn't even talk. Come on, don't look so pissed. I saw your performance perform opposite Dalton the other day. I know how good an actor you are. You could tell me anything and it sounds believable. But to tell you the truth, I don't even care how she died. And I wouldn't tell the police even if you were involved. Heck, getting your name on the tableau might even become less suspicious. None of people read them, but no one believes a word to say. So about you copy little this puzzle we're solving in the office. Trying to set a trap for Shelley. You're not worried that a murder occurred on the plate? Hey, this film can get no shortage of garages and scars to settle. How else am I supposed to make a living? You think there's any money being a camera assistant, even if the answer might threaten anyone's life? Ha, you sure can talk big. Then I must ask you to keep this a secret. Of course, the tumblers will pay good money for it, so why would I give it away for my own golden ticket? Listen leans toward the camera assistant and whispering the hidden trophies here. The look in this eyes turned to excitement to terror. What? The fortune scream echoes to the warehouse as notebook men fall to the ground. He said. As I stuck in noticing look at the two of them disapprovingly, but only for a moment. The terrifying message reached the ear. A Cassius is about to hit the plate? Oh, the wow. 83 dramatic. Okay. Looking over here. In fact, you face the camera. Take reduce film and other from the front. Reflect the whisper or blocker when blocked. I guess I can do this for a few seconds. Okay, so if I take off an operator, I can go back to normal. That's good to know. No, it's actually getting difficult. So I have to focus on the cameras. Miss Stone, is it true we're heading straight to a cut towards the catastrophe? Even if we're outside of town, should we be getting warnings from Brentwood's Institute net? Why haven't we gotten anything on the terminal? So all those times I lost signal were just my bad luck? Someone sabotaged the comms. Enough with those baseless speculation. Baseless? I found a few sheets of paper in your office. When you put them together, they form a catastrophe forecast from Tremont University in a storyboard signed by you, Greta Stone. What are you planning? Let me see that. No one told me about any of these things. Or am I supposed to be director of photography? And why do we need to set up cameras at the edge of the plane? They're all in it, set out there. Wait, I get it. What the fuck, Greta? You planning this? Why did you hide it from us? Calm down, Hamner. Maybe she didn't have the time to update you on the nuclear in the chaos from Shelly's death. You're still defending this lunatic? You want to get the plane close to the catastrophe to film it, putting all of her life at risk. The furious Karen smashes equipment to the ground. I've had enough of this shit. I'm leaving this place now. As explosive as ever, Hamner. Real persuasive coming from goddamn lunatics. How much of your own money did you put into this to make the box office lose that movie 5 years ago? You're counting on this for your comeback after all those first investment. Now, if you film this flop, I can use it Dalton and Shelley instead too, the same way you used that girl who felt you were deaf. Calm down, Abner. I say been closely following my career. And what about yours? How many films have you worked on last 2 years? This is the first, isn't it? Sloppy, short-tempered, unprofessional cameraman Spencer. What other film would have given you the chance? You wouldn't even make it a freelance event coordinator. You want to leave? Fine by me. I'll waive the contract penalty for all time's sake. But where do you think you can go up there? Doesn't matter. Worst to come to worst. What, you leave town, change job, spend all those poor combat lens from your abuse? Say whatever you like, swear as many offers you want. If that's really how you feel, why are you even here? So are you leaving or not? It does not make the claimant notice him stand on moving the signs cut but between his life and his past. Have you come now? And look at the bright side. If we do finish this movie, maybe you win a few more votes for best cinematography. Feel free to reject me once the other offers starts rolling in. Just speak as you want, Greta. I stopped at Jimmy 5 years ago. Now, the latest two accidents have reminded me of some of the strategy we've experienced together, and led others to be taken by half true rumors. So, I'd like to take any chance to lay everything out on the table for the sake of cooperation on the rest of this project. Most of the crew here have also worked with me 5 years ago, when an opportunity accident occurred to teaching equipment. A young actress, Laura was killed. If you look up the police reports, everything is out in the open. I have nothing to hide. But the only condition that isn't has mandation to film a catastrophe that is taught me a lesson. What we lack is not skill, it's courage. Of course, by no means I have discarded your safety. Before I place departed Central Redwood, I visited expert gastrologists at Fremont University. I opened a data report and tested the data in the plane navigation system multiple times. The student will keep safe instead from the catastrophe. Access to the emergency escape land boats will remain unrestricted. Any member who feels their life in danger may use them at your own discretion. I will be the last to leave this plane. If there are no further questions, dismissed. Not you. Stay. Miss Stone, I won't apologize for telling everyone. No need to be anxious. I just want you to know how you got the documents. Like I said, I did it myself. Don't lie to me. You have no time for it, and I have no time. I'm not obligated to protect the identity. I'm obliged to protect the identity of my informant. Disturbing the peace of the studio is a violation of the second and fifth clause in your contract. Would like to see the outcome of that reflected in your bank account, but there are sections made under section additional circumstances. It was Lucian. Greta gazed to the crowd, its country equipment, and see him standing outside the chaos. The filler cars received Greta calls guest operator and give her a nod. Then just some crazy lady, I guess. You said Michael came to see you last night. Yeah, but we kept going after checking, didn't we? We watched the ANC movie next week. Come to think, you did leave the room for a little while. Michael sent me a message on my email. He said he was waiting for me in the studio because he had some important questions. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have left in the middle of a movie night. Please don't be mad. I'm mad, alright. TP, I imagine you didn't ask me to come with you. Huh? What if Michael tried to assault you? Does this back really no morals or self-restraint if they hit him in the face? Or was the frustrated about the shoots getting interrupted and wanted to take it on? You're like a magnet for bullies. Yeah, hey, I don't bully girls. Yeah, right. You're an asshole, even to Morgan. Never mind other girls. Even the kids are to you. I wanted to ask you to come, but he said I had to come alone. I've been in a few film crews. I could guess it wasn't my bad, but I didn't want you to get up to it too. Molly, I've been around for way longer than you have, and I know way more jobs. Next time you meet someone, just tell me and I'll help you think what to get back at them. Alright, well, what Maria testimony can I have? I've been cleared of suspicion. Maybe this really was a coincidence. She ran into Shani. We saw how she was when she left that night. Like she wasn't all there, right? Yeah, maybe she was at her limit. But thank you for testifying on my behalf, Mora. I know it looks courage after all. They might even get more positive of you than your actual sister. And of which, if she still works as an actress, if she's good as you, do you think you give me her number? Maybe I could help her land a role or two. Seriously, even getting accused of murder? Come on, babe. I'm just trying to light up the mood. Whatever. Don't change the subject. You still told, you still haven't told me why you were looking for more. Yeah, I wanted to too. I think they deserve to know, Michael. Alright, look. He asked me if there was a way to sneak off the plane. Hmm. Enough. The fourth one. We'll begin the last one. Absurd. No, do not give your evil evaluation so hastily. This play is yet incomplete. Death shall grant the karma their character's life. Mm, yes, it isn't that bad. Mm. No, Miss Dalton, you really got that extra signal from me. I say, why is done to boot? How did you get Director Crane to agree easily when he wouldn't budge when I asked him? Greta personally recruited me as a lead actor. Stephen wouldn't dare to turn down my request. This is my first time in a while, Rick. I'll never forget this opportunity you gave me. Okay, I have to go prepare now. Sure, go on. Now you're acting all humble. Might even fool me if I didn't already know you're trying to get Steven to mess with my role behind my back. First time in a while, huh? Good to hear. Look, you should know the place. Now you'll be good party ticket, right? Even if you're left hanging for hours. Shelly, let's get another scene and I need the rivalry. Can you prepare it for me? No, I know you're passionate about acting, but how many extra scenes is this now? Do you even realize how much you screwed with the schedule I made for the entire crew? Do you feel lots of guilt, Princess? I'm not changing the entire schedule again because of you. This crew doesn't really revolve around you. I'm sorry, Shelly. I'm not trying to increase your work, but honest, but Mr. Dalton said the director is signing off on it. Dalton did? Alright then. Thanks, Danny. He was just telling me how you have no respect for your seniors in the film, and the way he did this out of pure kindness. Don't worry, Rick, huh? Hello, Laura. You look wonderful today. How not many actors would be so happy to do an Ariel Stone. Well, I've never been so excited. They say will be the only one in the movie is the role in the movie that belong entirely to me. I want you to knock it out of the ballpark. Well, already just adorable. Try not to get hurt though. And if you're tired, you can always come find me in my room. I'll be there all night. Omar, Omarion, have you come to touch up Michael's makeup? I have to go prepare. See you later. Yeah, see you in hell, bitch. Don't be angry with me, Mary. I look away for a moment, and you're flirting with another woman, or you're tired of me already. You've been making contact at her and you said too. If you like one longer woman, then Marsh, how about you let her do your makeup from now on? Please, I'm serious about you. I won't talk to her from now on, I swear. You swear? I swear. I'm filming with your advice by now, but this is an important time of your career. Don't screw it up and don't let me down. The lower girl is in love, mounted show off. I'm sure she's up to something. You can do better. Give me this as from her. No talking to her and no physical contact. Even if she's dying right in front of you, it's none of your business, got it? Babe, you can only tell Marian's eyes that she's not joking. Alright, I promise. It's still not my turn? What's going on? There's something on Mr. Douglas and they found the set's gone over. No one's giving orders now. Look, we even got that rookie thing hanging up there. Oh, poor thing. You stuck me in the combustion time. Don't you get her in bed? Hey, you know me. Let me go check on our poor little beauty. Why is it full of widows? I promised Mary this morning that I wouldn't approach her, but you never said anything about her coming to me, right? Michael looks up and sees Laura standing from behind in the middle. Sorry. Sweats has formed at bottom of the floor. She is tired, but her eyes remain strong, seeing from Michael's fierce heart. The wire rig is creaking. From experience, Michael can tell something is wrong with it. However, all the better for me, yeah? She called for help once she realized something's not right. I'll be a hero, and it is the perfect excuse for a little tete-a-tete. All about breaking my promise to Mary. I'll let her hang for this a little longer. Why are you calling for help, Laura? I'm right there, you know. An hour in the room sounding cruising off. Where did this equipment come from? How can it be so ancient? It has cracker on the belt. She has to notice that. No, I have to tell her. I have to. He walks forward, stepping in the front paw so the heat of the lamp causing Laura to become dehydrated. Malcolm will never understand her dimension and her passion. It is as though she is denying everything he is. Ahem. Michael turns around from Mario sitting in the far corner, gazing at David and the exhausting actress with cold eyes. Even if she's dying right in front of you, that's none of your business, got it? Michael struck his orange ears and stopped in his track. Well, it really is none of my business if she chose to saw her. That's your first lesson, Laura. Don't be too serious or put yourself at first. Even if you have to hurt others, that's not important things. The arm of his head is being stretched at its limit. You're still not going to call for help? Ah. Michael? What's going on? What were you thinking about? I came with you to make makeup for an explanation, not to watch you melt down. What did Mora mean when she said you wanted to leave the plate? We have to get out of here, babe. Announcement. Victoria Famous Crimson Troop is here in Dartmouth for 3 days. Don't miss it. Tickets are first come first serve. It's the first time you've left the castle Charles for the troop, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Are you nervous? I'm fine, master. The others are playing with the leads. I'm just very minor with the rules, watching from the side in most of my scene. When the troop performers unfold before your eyes, it isn't easy to resist the urge to run. You've learned another lesson today, child. Police statement on the door website. At this time, there is no evidence linking to the Crescent Tube which passed through the area recently. The police special task force to investigate. Expect in Newport Carnation. Splendid performance. You finally made a breakthrough after your first performance as a lead. This tiny black crystal unique, almost perfectly hidden, yet it sees only the closeness toward not the infect approaching death one step at a time. Your performance is crisp mature, and your sunk moves to the passions. There's virtually no stiffness, no pretentiousness. Are you completing me? Of course. Are you not going, or do you want to stay and take the aftertaste of the stage? Aftertaste? You mean there's taste of blood? So, excuse me, mister, please let me through. I want to go home. I think the cousin troop can take her in. Take her in? She doesn't know that her home is gone. She doesn't know that some of the people before her still have her family blood on them. That is why we call it faithful encounter. Is it not? As it was with you in the troop. Perhaps you should teach her yourself. Teach her how to blend in, how to embrace a new life, how to walk the path that you have. The show goes on, even if you live to change. Ah, you remember what I said? Yes, there is no drama like life. The artistic of destiny are never bound by any museum. Mister? What do you think, Lucien? Can say the person to make a choice now, aren't you? Mm, no? Yes, Nino? Are you awake? What's the matter? The business obsession, your emotions, a challenge to the palate. I wonder, I wouldn't say that, but your flashbacks have become increasingly frequent since we came to this plane. That's me for getting closer to him. You notice the strangeness of the coordinator, as you did to you. Unfortunately, she was visited by her tragedy. She was hit by her tragedy before I could extract any more clues. You used the camera assistant to break the news to the catastrophe. It was too much coincidence for that government to show up when it did, the way it did. When one's been enough place, it's not hard to realize that your such an overly clues is one to be a trigger. Dalton, this was only the beginning. The plot device has been set, and the development foreshadowed. The curtain has been raised and cannot be lowered again. And the author will not appear until the story reaches the climax. Only then can I kill him. Be careful, Lucian. I know. What I mean is, be careful of yourself. As I said, your emotional filled with bitterness of obsession. It is a dangerous thing. I apologize, Miss Catherine. You're Christine. No, I said Catherine. You will not endure it for long. Why am I getting pain? Mm-hmm. In absurd morning.
Every drop of blood whispers. Leave it to us. Draw swords.
Okay, then I have to do uh mm,
Everyone, follow me.
I guess this.
Don't underestimate these old bones.
Real estate question. This wonderful realm or a panoramic view of hell? There are certain things I must handle personally.
What's this? What is that dragon thingy?
It's my job to ensure everyone's safety. Don't get me wrong. I don't like the smell of the battlefield. Part ways from your flesh.
What is that? What is that? Hero Psychic. Attack half increase everyone inside the filming area. Applies villains. Why are they fighting each other?
Oh, there's horror in your heart.
Don't underestimate.
Where are you looking?
And why did they... I didn't see what they can do and why they have so much health.
There's horror from your heart. I hear someone crying.
Okay,
Where are you looking? It's dangerous to get distracted.
I need to read what was that, those things. I still don't understand why they were shooting each other. Last night wasn't the first time Michael came looking for you, was it? Yes, having been in Frankfurt for long, he's certainly not the type who have built it with something so far outside his scope. So if he hasn't been pursuing you, he came to see me that day after Dalton died, and I took over the pub gym. He wanted to leave up while going through the normal process and without anyone noticing. What about like telling Miss Dawn or going through the contract consolidation and exit procedure? But he's the reactor, so must about to find out, and if he has to pay the contract penalty anyway. Unless something here scared him more than paying the penalty. He has said since departure and had access all the tools and was familiar with the structure of the plane. He wondered if you could think of a way. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could, but Michael's not done with his sins yet. If you really got away and Miss Stone found out you helped him, she wouldn't let you off the hook easily. She could even end up in your career in Redwood. What would your sister think? My sister? Did you say the rest of your family was against you coming to Redwood? And she's not the one who cheered you on? You have to make it, not just to prove this family wrong. I just don't want to spoil my sister. I want her to be happy for me. So don't be mad, TP. Please? I'm not mad at you. You were hiding stuff from me. I know you never agreed to Michael's demands, but you didn't know how to refuse him. I can help with that. Alright, TP. I've never seen you so angry. Should we watch a movie together? Sure. You want to sneak off the plane with me? Yeah, babe. After all some quality time here, we can pack up right away. Even if the prop girl will just find a way for you to choose second thing exit procedure, how do you expect to hope the penalty breaching of your contract? Shooting isn't over yet. If you don't get out, she'll make you pay an arm and a leg. Who cares about a stupid contract when there's a kid on the loose? Nothing's dead, shit is dead. How long do you think it'll be before you and I are next? We both watched it and did nothing when the red died 5 years ago. Whatever the killer is her lover, her dad, or some right self-righteous vigilante is clearing after everyone who was involved. He wants us to repent and pay for what we did. I can take you away from this awful face, babe. We can have a whole future ahead of us. Ha, how romantic of you. But when has your love been so cheap? What? So even when you think working at Melanin and flirting with Anna from stage and Emila from logistic, you're telling me that you were seriously too thinking about spending the rest of your life with me? Does that matter right now? Of course it does. I'm not going, Michael. And neither are you. You know how hard it is to get the lead roles in one press film, and not just one, but three at once. Play this in right and you'll be bona fide for a movie star. Don't be another chance. Look at me, Michael. Your costume in the Deaf Lady Dupont is a more exquisite and eye-catching than Melanie, the title character. You perform what you were in the fashion I bought all of that with my own money. Even those figures and tells that you pass as a football came from me. What? Wait, what? Wait, his ears are fake? Oh, well, that doesn't seem normal. We've been together for 5 years. I gave up everything for you. I spent so much on my saving. I'm not getting any younger. I can afford to wait another chance. I love you, Michael, so don't let me down. You love me? You were gladly manipulated to reveal a relationship the day that I died, weren't you? So everyone else, I'm troublemaking playboy. What would your poor suffering girlfriend who gave everything only to get nothing returned but mockery? How very sympathetic, huh? And what part of that is a lie? Said yourself, you just everything in the products, investments cost money. You'd be invested in Delta instead, wouldn't you? If you hadn't come in hopeless junk. Your past are looking for a horse Marion. This is stupid, and I'm stupid too. Well, I guess that's it for us. If you stay with you want, I'm out of here. Well, here's a tip. If you're looking for your next investment, try that pretty boy Lucien. He got the entire coast and share his first time in front of the camera. He's the real deal. The moment you walk out of here, I'm reporting Greta. You cold-hearted lunatic, aren't you afraid of the killer? And where should I be? 5 years ago, I didn't even know why you were fell to your death until later. You're the one who watched it and did nothing, not me. You. What are you looking at, Michael? Rachel come to Vopo like a timid fave. He sees a fire axe in the corner in the makeup room and clenches his fist. Murder. Uh, why would they go down the power deck? Sure, there were mannequins and all this, but there had to be by the plan, right, Molly? I agree. There's nowhere to run from away from the tight space of an urban city underground structure. Again, I found them. By one of them hung deductive toward the slow dive in the endless darkness. I read one of the cast interviews, and they said he was inspired by the ritual of certain Colombian wasteland tribes, something about entombment and judgment. And that's why they go there. It was kinda dumb, but I did like the segment in the power deck. Why? Because it was the shot of on the location. Rumor has it they run out of cash, so they snuck into another film studio, played and finished the shooting there. Exactly right? Wait, but I've seen the movie theater. Why don't I remember any of these scenes? Because you're watching a copy of the original reel that was sent for the rating agencies. How did you even get your head on something like that? I, like basic scale, a true horror fan. You're hiding something, TB. You know so much about the industry and all the ins and outs of it. How does background painters get so much insight about it? How can you do this? Can you do this to me, little Molly? I share my super secret treasure with you, hoping we can help get this interrogation. Oh, don't cry. Won't anymore, alright? Let us focus on the movie, so stop looking away from the screen. You know this. Sorry, there's been so much going on with the film crew lately. I'm too nervous. Don't worry, I'm here for you, girl. You sure are feeling better now? Yeah. Okay, listen up, Molly. No matter who I am, the one thing's for sure, I'm your best friend on this crew. So, if the signal is loose, I'll protect you. If it works, like overall, we can do it together. We make our names as well for schooling the whole Joe. DP, the spray painter, and Mora, the pub maker. And when we're really close, I'll take you and meet you with my family. Although I don't know if you'll be scared or surprised. Well, mm, mm, mm. The stories of Frankfurt while she peels apples she can peel one apple breaking the skin on them half a minute. I know you love her. Now there's an offer I can refuse. The only TV lights up the blurred darkness room. The fierce terrifying sound echoing to you, but takes nothing away from the smile. They cut up against one another, fighting their fear with much more familiar fear, and dream of the future and their budding friendship. It's a rare quiet evening. Ice is down there. Why is the set so dark? I should have asked Mora. She's always here near me. She knows where all the searches are. The props room isn't that far, is it? I think I'm in circle. Something doesn't seem right. Huh? Am I hearing things? The sound of water dripping echoes through the empty acid set as though answering Halting's question, but such response served with only increasing confusion and fear. She knows there's no water pipe above her, but instead she feels different coming from nearby. Who's there? Is this another one of those stupid springs you'll have me over a drink after work for? Come on now. I won't hold it against you. But don't tell me. Yes, kill them. Or, better cooking. Food, soup. In it too. She's just a kid. Oh, how could you make her? Ouch. They knock her out? Or did they kill her? Hati falls backwards to the ground. Only then does she realize that she's wearing a flashlight on her belt. But she barely has time to laugh at herself before she smells a strong, sweet scent accompanied by a ting of iron. Finally, she stands up to turn on her flashlight. Oh! Oh! A few seconds of hanging down from the dead are two familiar, strange, quiet figures. The two lovers, Michael and Myron, subject of the forget of the Crocodile, have met their death with their back against each other. With a film like how sincere their face expression the way they sway to their dancing in the speck of dust. I oh my it is eerie and somehow scary. I remember what deeply sandwiched during one of the sessions. In the ritual of certain Colombian whistling tribes, hay represent both judgments and the dead, and a warning for the living. Into the scorching sun's crack, the coast opened until all believed they deserved their punishment. The rocks can no longer bear the weight of their sin. Thump. Oh, help! Somebody! Anybody! The other kid still runs as she does to damage her mind. What an absurd morning. I. Mm.
It's done, Doctor. Let it go.
More reading. But first, before the reading, the cat! Lady permission. I sound her, doctor. Cat got your tongue? You can hear my voice now. Long time no see. Keep me more than last time. I permit it. I got a cat. I got a cat.
Express delivery for you, leader.
Where is it? Where's the cat? Okay, the range. Okay, limit of DPS range. Imagine mother attacked plus 10%, attacks two targets at once. Yes, the cat! I was in attacks the additional 15 yard damage. Nervous impairment. I get a nervous impairment. Oh, attacks. The attacks deals art damage and can inflict elemental damage. Miscatching lady. Unknown on 35 centimeters sizzling. So as centimeters stretching including tails, putting infection status. Yeah, they are. Okay, CG. She's taller than you. We were unable to confirm emissions because to obtain a blood sample. Warfare event abandoned any attempt to warfare in the correct miscarriage infection status. Stand just ended the flaw. The surprise operator reports that they were not unsure whether they should test miscarriage at all, but the lady seems to know what kind of data corresponds to what result. And they compared every task with Legis, and Lithuanian operator said she gave the impression of a top student, intentionally keeping her scores low. I know it's too much, but look, Cathy. Miss Catherine is a beautiful creature who often appears by phantom sight and is suspected of being a beast. As to cat, I have no idea what that is. The lady joins Frost Island of her own evolution and currently has no assigned duties. I'm probably gonna use her for future mission, for future stages. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm just gonna do this because it's just reading. Okay. Psst, hey, you saw Michael Moore's bodies too, right? Dude, don't remind me. I've been trying to forget. It was freaking terrifying. My hand is just shaking so much. I don't think I can hold the boom mic. You still worry about work when there's an actual surgical set right now? So, Escalado, you want to, you want to run? Did you forget how Michael might end up like that? Michael even had his suitcase shut under him. I think he'd been packed and ready to go for quite a while. He even found himself a secret passage to leave too. And he was still murdered right before he left the plane. No way the police got it in of a sleeve. This is like the plot of Jack the Ripper. I wonder where they got that from. This city is not a hunting ground, and any of us could be very well his prey. Mhm. Abner, how long has it been since you inspected your chest ring? Look, there's a bunch of loose screws on your board. One slip and that camera's gonna be shards of glass all over the floor. If it breaks, it breaks. At least let me take a look at your camera instead. I'm good. I'm your assistant, you know. Don't think I don't see what you're actually up to. You best stay away from me, kiddo. Not as deaf as Nixon, right? They same goes for Shelley, Michael, and Morgan. Just no individual which doesn't random. All of them were involved in that accident 5 years ago. You should be working for one of those ghost grabs, not behind the camera. Who said they were mutually exclusive? Reporters make those more dodo. Anyways, Abner, my good man, you were there 5 years ago, right? Come on, you can tell me. Not like you'll be doing anything else today. Mr. Morse, do you have no lines in this scene? Then, do you suppose I could simply stay in my room or sacrification ship? The duple should be wearing before she dies. That will be decided after we finish the climatic sense at the end, which are still. I'm sorry. As so, the color of yours is running 30. I'm not in the mood to blame you out right now, my dear. We're not far from the city, and marching incident like this would have the firewood police looking down the plate and calling all of our said, and naturally the shooting would be suspended. Let this day, and the current situation is anybody. Stephen, I'm starting to worry about what investment in this project will come to nothing. How much do you or Greta knows about what transpired these past few days that I don't. Oh, oh, this is where you two are. So where's the producer? Greta honest in the PlayStation. Whispers about. Ghost's premise is the set with not a single soul at work. Three homicides and four victims. The spate of murder has everyone overcome with fear, anger, confusion, and shock. The whole film crew is on the verge of losing control. The clamor stands even her own heart into a mess. She hates the feeling. Rita stalks right inside the center of the studio and shoots the brightest bulb. The piercing stun everyone into silence, and even attention fixed on her. She takes a deep breath. I have some announcements to make, everyone. Oh, I'm never receiving any training as an actor, so you might have to come closer to her. You want to check your personal rank will financial terminals in a few minutes. Have you started finances and even remaining wages? Of course, the families of Dalton, Shannon, Michael, and Marion will also risk composition of the further losses, which I will handle personally later. And yes, the day for the video has yet to conclude filming, and your contract are still valid. Some of this should be necessary, but I can count on one hand how many of you are still would to work. Ah, this is unlikely of you, Greta. We simply run into a few considerable hiccups, but it's not time to throw in the towel. Or has it experienced made your producer lost confidence in the quality of film soon? Throw in the towel, you're overtaking it, darling. I've never lost that long just by less coverage about the project. Then why are you? I'd like you to gather around for the story, everyone. Hey kid, maybe smell some? Take out your pen recorder, notebook, shorthand terminal, whatever, then sit down and listen. What did you mean? I've seen you sneak around with those toys, and I don't appreciate it. Feel free to record everything I'm about to say. Take it to Tremos Entertainment Weekly or Vertical Coffee Times or Press Magazine. I don't care as long as you get the story out. I won't hold you accountable either. See, it has a reward or a punishment. It doesn't matter to me. I take it everyone here is familiar with the Redwood Academy Awards, the Best Newcomers Award every year contest student of film and television school, as well as amateur film buffs submit their entry in a bid to prove how much they understand the creation in the market. The grade for the work will be chosen because if the lowest was implies their film is certain to standard, and if certain film they have with no exception. She believed herself to be utterly above the brain, then realized the dreams. She was certain that she would one day stand on work with red carpet, even if she had temporarily settled the life in the chapel rental. So she waited there for the very best story, the very best partner. Then she put together and the crew and brought the story to life submitted. But it's not named no common grave. Too much, not too intention, mentioned the pressure of living or the expression of her companions. As the voting period was ending, her obsession intensified on over her doubts about the quality of the work she has submitted. She could not rationalize her strange stuff. She begged both friends and family to erase her lost son, not forward then, at least before knocking on the church door. Why does this sound familiar? On the day of the camera what did company familiarize with what the Filia has done, and doing so for professional imperative to the whole Terra. And she was then qualified her crew cut ties with her. It's just everything she had. Now I remember. It was so ironic because the Academy later revealed that the work actually won by votes anyway, and was recognized by the jury. Afterwards, she spent a decade accepting every option to re-enter Redwood, and slowly made it some achievement of her own. Of course, she changed her name as well to Greta Stone. So, Melanie, now you know what an absolute fool I am.
I went on my way to break up the fate you were playing a joke on me. Fortunately, the post-maintenance experience has taught me one thing. I should never doubt myself. I will always believe in my own judgment and never give up anything I attempt. Haha, you're more of a curtain I took for you for. The truth to be told, I always thought that flammable person of yours was just a fun, intimidator. Come on, Greta. So what is the backstory of your trying to win our sympathy? There are people in here, in this country out here, you think we still want you real life in the life for you. After that happens, I want you to just, I know you're still holding against me up there, ever since 5 years ago. How could I, was it one of the best in the cafe that year, thanks to those classic shots from that film. It's the highest honor my any cinematographer could ever dream of, and you give it to me? But how about after that, you hit the peak of your career and fell to despair, and just as was no one there to put you behind the cameras, use your love cameras so much that you treated them like empty potato chip bags. Before you joined the crew for the death of Lady Dubois, you even lost your decade-old partner at the casino, yes? You hate that film from 5 years ago. You hate the shots you had your one never parts, and you hate me for making you keep it. You bet I do. I can't catch it at lower class fall, and I saw you how you were. I knew then that you had zero good intentions. I wanted you again and again, but you said keeping the shots in the final cut. The more I think back that you recommend the shot was in my shock value, the more I want to laugh. Film is the art of creating dreams. Cameras are the eye to see the dreams. In the hands that refers you to reality, but you insult my girl's memory. You insulted me. No, I hate this damn thing. I'm only, I hate my work. You get it now? You really think so? Then put it down up there. What? I'm sorry if derailed. Now, to get back on topic, after confirming you will receive your compensation, any of you may leave this production at any time. Would you rather flee this dangerous place? By all means. Scared, scared of the scare and wish to find some else try, go ahead. Feel free to be paid anything whatsoever, whatever reason. Knock yourself out. Even if you murder yourself. You're not willing to give up your vengeance, you have no any blessing. We've already filmed the most of the Left Lady people. We've the few kilometer scene to cover into the last day of our schedule. Who knows? Maybe we can even finish with those willing to stay. For those who will work for the camera, I will take up their place myself. Melanie, do you realize I can hardly find the last minutes then? And Lady to herself, yes. You know I don't have a choice. I'm still counting on this film to be Marion. Even the conservative clouds could have a silver lining. Marion retirement, retired from cinema years ago. I don't know why you're so obsessed with her. That's none of your business. But let me be frank, you won't get them special treatment as the female lead or insist on this rule of the film that you love so much once everyone else has recorded. Haha, Steven, I know, I'll fix the ending by tonight. I believe in my decision to invest in this story, darling, and I believe you've collected enough inspiration over the past few days. I trust near, and death is rising I stride behind before our eyes. Surely you got enough material like that. Alright, thanks to your time, people, and I wish you well in your future endeavors. That's all from me. Okay, that was quick. I think this one little gambling, and we ended. Hmm. We do this first.
Reserve Op-Team A6 catapult
Blah
reporting.
blah.
Hey! Hi from Operation Reserve Team
Blah,
A6.
blah.
I am Ansel, a medical intern.
Nothing.
I'll be a...
Oops. Now, who are in here? Sid, TP, or Rock Rock, I was thinking to go for this last time. And I could do this. This is 5.
I'm Milenta. My name is Sumi,
Blue.
formerly of the Pontifica cohort. I'm Vanilla, trainee operator.
Hey, what's up? Here's
Of course, this is
Mr.
duplicate.
Newsletter. Hey, John.
Following the guidance
Okay, another duplicate.
Hajimemashite!
Another duplicate.
I'm Lava, a caster. Here to join you My codename is Beagle. I know I didn't do that. Reserve, Op Team A6 Catapult reporting in.
Mm.
Live long and prosper.
Oh
Tippy
yeah,
Skywalker Booker, reporting for duty. Who? Doctor? Oh, Scarif is the
specialist.
code name I thought up for myself. That's not how you do codenames here.
Okay, now that done. Okay, I think I'm gonna head off here. Oh, let me check something. Let's see. Oh no, what to read. Yeah, I'm gonna head off. And I wish you all a good day or night. And bye bye.